should be 0. So you're right, so you're good.
But, okay, but I couldn't get OC to work on the duplicated cap. And I couldn't understand what the tax rate had to do.
Do you remember the formula?
I'm kind of.
So didn't we say there was a tax benefit? Didn't we say that the cost of that was, didn't we say that the cost of that equal total debt over total capital times cost of the average coupon rate times 1 minus tax rate? And now what we said was the cost of debt.
Right, so get that formula to work. Okay.
You use 6% is what I said, not 0.06. Use 6%. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't know, did you check if that IRR, your MPV was 0?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. 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 So what is the question?
I was just concerned that it seemed a little,
Doesn't seem right, does it? But there's more questions you gotta answer, right? I mean, I'd look at the last question for a second and see what it, what it might be talking to.
so I did, so that's meaning, so then that's, then proceed to that. You can see what you want this, is it?
I don't know, is that what that says?
Yeah.
Is that what, that should be? Okay. Sounds right to me. Okay, so depreciation is a non-cash item. It would be, you would use it. No, because it doesn't figure into NOI. Okay. What else? Oh, that was it for that. So Bobby, you okay, Josh?
I'm in stuff.
I'll come in a second then.
How could I do that? Yeah, let me check where MPV is 0 just to check that my numbers.
Okay, so you could just go equals MPV, and you could say the IRR that you calculated. At the IRR you calculated, where's your IRR?
Oh, it's right here.
At that IRR, check your income stream.
All of it?
Yeah. Okay. And close it, close the bracket. It should give you 0. Okay, so mathematically it's right. That doesn't mean your answer's right. It just tells you mathematically it's right.
Okay.
The plumbing seems to flow, but I would probably take a look at some of these numbers again.
Okay.
Okay?
The only thing that's not working for me is this.
Okay, so, but the easiest thing is, where's that purchase price coming from? Where's P22?
This sum of present values.
Okay, stop using that present value thing. Just stop using the present value. We were talking about using cap rates, weren't we? Okay. What's cap rate? You're looking at me like deer in the headlight. Like we're talking about like entry cap. How do we capitalize a perpetuity? How do we do that? So we take the cash flow. What did you do here? Let me ask you a question. What did you do here? What did you do there?
I took
The cash flow the subsequent year and divided it by the discount rate or by the exit cap rate?
Sure.
E71.
Entry and exit cap rate.
Well, okay, so, but in this case, take a look, is it the same?
No.
There's a difference, right? Okay, but just like you did this here, right? you can do that here too. So you can take the first year's cash flow and divide it by,
That's the expenses.
not the expense, the cap rate. Cap rate, okay?
Exit?
Well, he's still one iteration before, okay? So, make that negative, okay? Okay, so you've already got a different value, so I would get rid of, just get rid of this, just get rid of that altogether. Okay? We don't need that anymore. Now, Excel doesn't like these for the data tables, so just copy it as a number,
Okay, that's
okay? And I'll take a look and see if you're, so the way you can validate that is, you can, like, for instance, at 6%, it gives you a 9. So you can go there and put 6. Okay. Six should give you, okay, look, check with the decimal numbers, but, and then go, if it's not working right, then you gotta check all your formulas up here and make sure that you're pointing to all of the right things, okay?
Yeah, it's 9.3.
Okay, all right, then you're on the right path.
So I got pretty much all the data inputted.
Okay, get rid of that present value, we're not doing that anymore, just get rid of that. That was just to show you guys how to,
And the IRR.
no, you don't, no,
But I
no.
would recalculate this using the transpose function.
Yeah, I would, I mean, you could come across, but I want you to, use a transpose
No,
function too.
I'm just stuck on getting the
What?
the purchase price, the present value of the identify the purchase price. So I guess I would use the
Okay, but, so what's the same thing for purchase price? It tells you that the purchase price,
using the transpose function.
no, it says the purchase price is, so the purchase price at the beginning is 25 basis points less than the exit cap at the end. Okay, so you can calculate one exit cap and then the other exit cap, right? I mean, the exit cap at one point, or the entry cap at another, and add 25 or subtract 25.
So they wanted 25.
So if one is 5%, the other one is 4.75% or 5.25.
Oh.
But you gotta calculate it, so the question is how you calculate cap rate.
Well, yeah.
I can give it to you, but.
And already you come over the value.
Yeah, but you don't have value. But if you look at the videos, you would know. This cap rate, let's go for this cap rate. Which one? Yes, Jason.
Well, are you helping someone back here?
I'm gonna, you good?
Okay.
Okay, you're good?
So I'm just having trouble with the data tables. I'm taking the IRR. I did.
Okay, I gotta come closer, I can't see from here. You're having the same issues? I mean.
So yeah.
Okay, guys, so what Excel doesn't like is, it doesn't, I need a mouse to
Here you
here.
go. It's my grandma's Northern design.
Okay, so one of the things that get rid of these damn underscores and stuff, that's ugly. Taught you that shit, man. Get rid of that, that's terrible. Okay, get rid of that, that's not a total. Okay, and get rid of the damn pennies.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
gonna
should I do the
take
same
away
at the top?
points for all that stuff. Now, on purchase price, Excel, that's the purchase price. Excel doesn't like
Formulas.
formula, so it just plug in a hard number.
How do you,
Oh wow, yeah, it all changed.
what do you mean?
I haven't done this
Can
one
you-
for growth yet, but
Can you repeat? Can
Yeah,
you
so-
repeat that?
your year 0 NOI, just
So,
really
but-
take it and copy it.
So you go, whenever you want to just
Paste
put a
value.
value, yeah, you
Okay.
copy
And paste value.
and paste, paste that value or number, you
But
know.
doesn't that deter you from checking on how we solved for that number?
Well, I can check a different
Okay,
way. I
okay.
mean, there's
No, I got you.
limitations to this
Right,
stuff,
right.
okay? Now, you can also prove this, right? Because then you could say, if at 6%, you would get an IRR of 819, right?
So, I could go 0.06,
Got it?
right? And I should get 819, and I don't. So there's something's not working right. And now you probably have a problem with the friggin' formula here, because you're probably pointing to E somewhere along the way or something. There's gotta be a problem with a formula here somewhere. Because you saw what I just did, right?
You changed the growth.
If you're, here, let's undo this. If your data table is right? Okay, if your data table's right at 5, which is what we have, your IRR should be 834. That's right. That's right, right?
Correct, but I think you're taking
Hold
the
on,
rent
hold on, hold on.
increases.
What is,
I don't think you're taking VCO.
what is this? What the hell is this?
Again, that was just the same thing that
But
solved
what,
for it.
but what values are you using?
All of the vertical data table.
Okay, but where's that taking it from? Where's that taking it from? D22?
Yeah,
Hold
it's
on.
taking it from the NOI line.
Okay, lose this thing now, okay? That's just gonna be confusing, lose that stuff, okay? Here.
Well, it might mess, can you hide it at least? Because it might, yeah, mess up a bunch of
Well,
stuff.
but guess what? That means you got a problem here. That means that is dependent on that somehow. And that's what I'm looking at. Why is your IRR not coming out of this?
It is, if you check, it's
And it
IRR
is.
equals,
It is not.
but if you trace the precedence, like the E.
Forget the president, I can just come over here. Okay, and the values are telling me E.
Yeah, which is all these.
Oh, I see, but why are you copying this from here?
I don't believe I did.
Yeah. It's coming-
Transpose E22 is above that. which is
Okay,
the sim.
but listen to what I'm telling you. If I get rid of this, it should not impact that. It should not impact that. So somewhere here, there's some connection between this line.
Yeah, and that, okay, so
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to dissolve that PV line and still
Yeah,
make all my
so we
functions
could-
operate.
We should be able to, your IRR should be, oh, that's the problem. Okay, so you can't get rid of that line.
Right, because that has my addition with the reversion.
Okay, but see, but what is this? What is this formula? What is that? What is
When I
that
asked you
junk?
up the board, you just said that we
What
would
is
just
that?
take it
This
from the top.
Okay, it's 6, it's 8.19. So if I go here,
But that's the increases in rent. That's a vacancy and credit loss data table.
oh, sorry.
That's what you're doing the whole
Here,
time.
so here. 819. You see that? You
Right.
see how you prove it?
Right.
Okay, but you still had this as a form, this, or the other way to do it is that should come from there, okay?
Right.
There has to be flow all the way down, okay? All right.
Understood.
Okay, so you're good? Or no?
Yes. No, the vacancy and credit changed. That's all I was
Okay.
bugging me up.
Cole,
Yes. Should I come around?
no, show me.
Alright.
You don't have a mouse, so.
Yeah, so, for some reason, this is from what I'm pulling, so my IR is here.
Okay, but so the problem is like, this is what a lot of people are having problems with. You know, I know I had corrected it, or I should, can you fix all these formats for me, please? I mean, this, I'm like, dude, come on, man, these aren't. Now that looks a lot better, okay. They're not currencies, it's only, okay, so, what is your question? So here, why is there a penny there?
There shouldn't be. That's a good question.
Okay, now that's what you meant to show me, right? Get rid of that formula too, so that should be,
Just equal that,
yeah, I mean, it really should be the same formula as you have here, which is the summation of the yearly cash flow plus whatever reversion you've got, right? So,
okay, that makes sense.
okay, so,
I don't know how that happens. Boom, what if, data, what if, data table, input cell, vacancy,
KE similar to KE.
That was it, right? Maybe because we, yeah,
That's a new
At 5, do you have 7.63? It looks like it. Now, you can test it, right? You could say if you make this 0.6, right, it should hit an IRR of 748, right? And it looks like it works. Okay, so what's your question?
that was my question, but I can fix it for that one.
Now you can fix it for the other one.
But does that,
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
See if I could just.
So what's holding period return?
Did you take that number?
the return on your capital for this?
So what's the formula?
For number 2.
Look in your notes and then come back, and I'll come fix it. Yes, Andy.
So this, you get this is 6%, but then I think you get this is
Yeah, I would probably create like another,
because you don't multiply it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would probably just create another variable, because that way, we can always fix it. I'm coming that way.
Because I know every time I.
Sam, did you solve it?
No, I'm sure, I'm just trying to follow the sheet now, because I
Yeah,
haven't started over.
So the problem that you were.
I have a mouse now, it works.
Here, look. Make this.
I did that too.
Well, it hasn't, you don't have it as a value right now.
Okay.
Okay? And this, I don't know where that formula comes from. I have no idea where that formula
I
comes
think
from.
it was like previously.
Yeah, but what you, but you, so we can't just be using spreadsheets. That's the problem with using spreadsheets and leaving formulas that were there before. They were there for a reason before, but they don't apply now. What that line was for calculating present values, does that say present value anywhere?
Am I up for
Okay,
the
so,
problem?
what is your question now?
If it works, then I don't have a problem.
At 5, it's 5.79.
Yeah.
And if you make this 6, I don't think vacancies, have you done spell check?
Nope. First we gotta have to
So at
understand the
6,
numbers.
it should be 566, and it looks like it works. So what was your problem now? You all right?
I think I'm all right now. Thank you.
We're gonna multiply these numbers.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
When I multiply these numbers by 40%, that makes like $300 million. It doesn't make any sense.
What numbers are you multiplying by 40%?
These two, the cost of debt and the cost of equity.
But equity has nothing to do with tax rate.
So I need to figure out.
What's the formula? Total tax, total debt divided, so what's that? That's 0.60 already.
Right.
0.60 times 0.06 times 1 minus 0.40, which is 60%. What formula do you have? It seems like we're multiplying across, so you should probably create an additional row, a column there. Yes. Okay, all right, so, okay, so hold on, what do you have in here? Yeah, but don't hide it till, don't hide it till I, B46, okay, all right, so go. And what do you have here, values, numbers? Well, go to the 5, go to the 5. So, I can't see. But where can I see that here? Oh, on you, okay. Yeah. And like gray on gray background, yeah, that's great for scenes. Okay, go, now go. Yeah. 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 Okay, so here.
Officer, when you have a
This mouse is, I hate these things. That should be a hard number. Okay, so it's a hard number. And what is this here? Okay, so that should work now. working out, you can test it and like use 6% there, and it should give you an IRR of that 7.9 or whatever you have, yes?
We need a gold seeker.
You need what?
Help with the gold seeker. The last.
What do you need help on? Let's give you a
I've
question.
never done the gold seek. So,
That's what if. That's it. Yeah, we did that, so
So did
first of all,
you-
hold on, I don't believe it, first of all. I mean, this is really, would really drive me crazy. Okay, so get rid of this.
We're looking for the discount
Never
rate.
done gold seed.
so determine, make
Okay, so, yeah, so you make a new one, okay, yeah. Okay.
gold seek.
Yeah, and I built one from scratch.
Okay, so what you make?
No, as long as you have the right calculation.
And then the purchase price changed based off.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you, that's a different thing. So what is the question that you want to know?
How,
So forget the math for a second. What should we pay for?
what I say.
What's the maximum we should pay for that?
Same with, same with the version. It's the same thing.
No, we buy here, we sell there, we buy here.
Okay,
So how much, what's the maximum we should pay for something?
so we don't get exit cut, right?
Think about it for a little bit, I'll come back.
this number.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Hey,
I don't know.
straight.
So you've got a problem with your actual.
7.6.
Do we need to show that in there? No.
And then
No, you don't.
as far as I got.
Okay, that's one way to look at it, yes, you don't, you get, but you need to fix it, so yeah, okay, you can get rid of it, but, okay?
It's not like that.
For what? I don't know, what does it say? What does it specifically say? Okay, ladies, think about this, think about this, what is the maximum that you should pay for an asset?
What is the professionals?
And that present value is what? You're on the right path, think about these things.
That's my,
Think about these things,
Were you
so,
listening in?
so.
I was trying, I got like.
So what is, so think about how net present value relates to discount rate, or more importantly, at what point, I've said this a bunch of times in the videos, that when should we, if in capital budgeting, if net present value is greater than one, we always make an investment decision.
So as soon as it hits minus,
It's greater than the other.
then that would be the version.
Right, so anything that's 0 or above is a buy. Anything that's 0 or below is not.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, Mary. We got about 10 minutes. Yes.
So would you be? So here I am. Hold on.
This.
So you just got the initial, would you do, so you're gonna write that.
No, but what do you mean you entered it by hand? Where? No, you can't do that. That's gotta be an array, a transposed array.
If you go to data.
It's not working for you right now, is it? Why don't we fix the problem? Make that a hard number. Yeah. Copy it.
And then
No,
hook it
we'll
up to
just,
the MP.
no, learn the tools, copy, Control C. Okay, and then right click, paste
So
special,
MPV goes here.
value.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, now what's
Yeah,
it
it's all
here?
the IRR, so we would look for MPV at the little.
No,
data.
but you gotta add it, it all has to flow. You can't just add, put numbers like that. What about this? Okay, so why can't that be the same thing as that? What is this? And what is this one? Okay. Yeah, it sounds like we probably should just have that all the way across, and we could probably get rid of that line, right? It looks like we've got like an extra line, right? You follow what I'm saying? Okay, but let's forget about that. Now, what is this here? Is this transposed? No, you can't, that's cheating. Yes, I'm not gonna do this for you. I'm just gonna do it this way. Why? No, you didn't do it.
16,
It has to be minus. Where did I go? Take me where? Don't you have a mouse? You guys need mices. I keep telling you, you need a mouse. Well, but for the work we do, it's not that much. You're not gonna get a carpal tunnel with. Okay. You didn't name the sheet? Okay, so IRR is 7. Let's point to that instead.
Do I add it here? Or do I add it in each separate one?
I did that already.
You get 2.16.
That one?
I'm sorry.
Nah.
What was your thoughts? You get 6.16. It's better. Effort. It's okay.
Why are these in different? Why are you using different cells here?
Does she have the same? Do you have thoughts?
To adjust for what? Because we're pointing to C60. No wonder, you're trying to trick me, aren't you? You're trying to trick me, aren't you? You understand what I just did? Take a look through that, but you should have a problem there. Yeah, Cole.
Alright, so I understand what I'm trying to do, but I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
So, is this incorrect to use here instead of IRR?
I'm not, what are you doing here?
So basically, it's present value.
No, I want you to use goal seek. I don't want you to do a data table. I want you to use goal seek.
So I think the growth.
You can use solver,
You don't know what you grow.
but it's what if, but it's goal seek. It's not data
So if I
table.
do, what if, so I have 5 on here, so here's a goal seek. So what if now it says, goal seek, I change this cell, we're trying to change the purchase price?
Yeah.
Okay, so to sell, that's the one which going, but it's asking, it's not, okay, what goes in the set cell? Which-
You want to set that one?
So not by changing the cell that?
Well-
We're referencing the same one?
What are you trying to solve for?
The
You
purchase
want me to
price.
give you, you want me to
I'm
give you
trying
the
to solve
answer?
for the correct purchase price.
Okay, which is what?
That we would pay for the asset.
Okay.
So I'm trying to set the cell there by changing the cell purchase price, but
Okay, but
using
what are you trying to adjust?
the purchase price.
Okay, to what?
To either higher or lower value, or present value.
To what value?
This and this.
Isn't that what we're trying to find out?
No, you have, no, you need to know what value you need in order to have the purchase price equal that value. You follow what I'm saying?
One more time?
You're solving for purchase price.
Correct.
At what return should you purchase that asset at?
Okay, so it's like our internal cap rate. Or like
No,
whatever
not-
the developer decides, or like the institution.
No, you've got a cost of capital, don't you?
Yes, correct.
And what were we talking about cost of capital? At what point at what point
When your IRR is above.
when your IRR is above what? Think about it, Sonny, we don't even talk about IRR, we talk about